We're back, and yet all of the NBA's problems are still there. You're tuned into WinDailySports.com. My name is Jon Jansen. I hope everybody had a great holiday week. I hope my co-hosts also had a great week as well from work and off from work. And now we're right back at it. I know we have been hitting an NBA and NFL over the weekend, so we're going to try and keep that rolling today here at WinDailySports.com and the NBA DFS Pre-Lock, a live stream, all sponsored by, as you see there on the bottom left of your screen, the Sharp app, which you can go to sharp.app, find out all the ways you could download the Sharp app. Ghost, welcome back. It's been a while since I spoke to you. Hopefully you had a good holiday. And, well, good luck with NBA tonight, and I guess the rest of the month and the rest of the year. This is just it. This is what we have to do. This is what we have to do.
Yeah, it's navigating through it and just realizing that everybody lands on the same place, and there's always a way to get different. And that's what we've been doing. And someone hit for 10 grand yesterday. So just another day at the office.
Yeah, no, 10 grand's just nothing. That's nothing. Simple. Yeah, 50 grand I saw in the NFL. That's nothing. Yeah, it's what it is. It's really simple. Nothing crazy.
You guys need to move north of the border. You don't get taxed on it.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Well, if I could at this point, I don't think I would be able to. So
yeah, we're on. I see that. That was a nice shot. Well, I walked right into that one.
I tried to. I needed to. Sorry, I had to do that to you.
We're on ridiculous lockdown right now, so it's
lovely.
It's not a good time, but next month, hopefully,
it leaves you. Now we know you have plenty of time on your hands to do nothing. So you should be just in the lab making NBA lineups. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. Yeah. So I'll start off with tonight. Again, we have injuries, a lot of guys out with COVID still. It's a bit of a mess again. So we start with this. Tyrese Maxey and Matisse Thybulle out with the Sixers. And we have plenty of others, as you see my DraftKings webpage load up here. I guess how are we starting off here? It's not as crazy as it has been, but it's still a little bit nuts. And now we get some kind of added value with the Sixers out of nowhere.
Yeah, now it's like not just navigating health and safety protocols, it's more like conditioning, right? Like people are playing their first or second game back, and it's just as important to note, right? So when you guys are building your lineups, just keep that in mind that some of these guys just beat COVID. Like they're not going to go out there and play 38 minutes and go out hooping.
We've seen that a lot.
That's not realistic, whether they're a professional athlete, whether they're amateur athletes, whether they're just anybody at home. Like you just beat COVID. You're not going to go out and play a 38 minutes in an NBA basketball game. It's not happening. So where I'm starting tonight is in the first game. Washington takes on Charlotte, and Washington is absolutely decimated tonight. So I like that spot a lot.
Nice.
A lot. And I'm just debating whether I play Bradley Beal or James Harden. I don't have an answer for that yet. I wish I did. The answer is probably only going to come at 6:59. But I'm just debating between Bradley Beal and James Harden. That's what it is. Nice. And I'm 100% playing.
Obviously, meaning if you're deciding between those two, you recommend both of those guys tonight.
Yeah, you could go with either one of them. I would say yes to both of those guys. I'm debating between which one of them to play myself. So
awesome.
I wrote them both up.
Are they the only top guys that you're looking at?
No, we're looking at
obviously
some
a
couple
of
at the end of the slate. So nothing in between when it comes to studs. I'm not playing Joker tonight, but yeah, it's really hard for me not to play Jimmy Butler in this spot. It's really hard. He's not going to leave the court tonight. Miami's not just gonna bow down to the Warriors, and I think 9 is a little much. You guys know I'm Team Warriors all the way. I've been a Warriors
guy. You're also
since,
Team Heat. Don't lie. You're also
I am Team Heat out in the East. So Brooklyn sucks, but anyways, it's really hard for me not to play Jimmy Butler tonight. Small forward is absolute booty. And Jimmy Butler fits the bill really well. I think 9 is a little much to give to Golden State. You guys know I'm Team Golden State. Hard.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean,
since 06
for a while.
Yeah, that's actually what got me into basketball. I was 8 years old, and I turned on. I feel like I've told this story before, but I'm sure if anyone's listening for the first time, they're gonna say, "Oh, you're classic young guy, like in the Warriors." No, wrong. I started getting into basketball when I was 8, and the first team that I turned on was Baron Davis's Maple
Nice.
Leaf
How could you not
Warriors.
fall in love with that team? Yeah.
So that's what really got me into basketball, and then here we are, 15 years later, still cheering for the Warriors. So
Here we are.
I think 9 is a bit much. I don't have a lean when it comes to betting on this one, but you guys know
Jimmy
how
Butler
hard.
and I like the
I took
idea of also, their small forward is thin tonight. So just why
it's
not?
really thin.
Right. Yeah. Right. Why not fill it with one of the best players at that position?
Yeah.
And who's in a good spot.
Yeah. So that would be it's really tough for me not to play Jimmy Butler tonight. But when I am going double center tonight, one of them is going to be Daniel Gafford. We'll go back to that first game. I'm not playing anyone else from that game, so it's not like I have ridiculous exposure to it. If I do land on Bradley Beal, I will play them with Daniel Gafford. I don't care. I'm 100% playing Daniel Gafford tonight. There's nobody behind him. Trez is out, and so is Anthony Gill. Not that Anthony Gill was ever a threat to take his minutes, but it's a body nonetheless in the front court. And now Anthony Gill just landed in health and safety protocols too. So there's nobody behind Daniel Gafford tonight. Fantasy point per minute machine in. Like, there's 2 spots that I love picking on. It's guards against the Clippers, and it's front court against Charlotte. And tonight's one of those nights. So Daniel Gafford against Charlotte is 100% going to be in my lineup. And then the second center that I'm playing is either going to be Omer, Claxton, or no, that's it. Just those 2 guys.
I'll make that decision for you.
Yeah, that's cool too. So like, if you don't play, I don't know. No, not that.
Not that
you
class.
can play Harden with Claxton. You can play Harden with Claxton. It's fine. But I really
can
like
you
Harden.
really? That's serious. Is that something you're okay with doing? Harden and Claxton?
Yeah, you could actually go. You could go double guard center combo too. You could go Harden Beal with Gafford and Claxton, and just go 2 pick and roll heavy offenses, and just get both ends of that every time. But that's something that I'll entertain after. I just really want to play Jimmy Butler, so I'll see.
I am actually I'm very entertained by that, to be honest with you. I'm not gonna lie. That's interesting.
I might do that. If you go Harden with Beal, you put Beal at the 2. I want to play another point guard tonight that I don't think many people are gonna play.
Are you willing to give out that confidential information?
Yeah, I'm really high on Dennis Smith Jr. tonight. Like, really
nice. Old Fayetteville, North
really
Carolina.
High. Yeah.
Nice.
UNC legend. So I'm really high on Dennis Smith Jr.
What? NC State legend.
Didn't he? I thought he transferred from North Carolina.
No, he went to NC State and gave.
No, I know he ended up at NC State, but I thought he originated from UNC. I thought he was in the transfer pool.
I know he had 1 year.
That's what I thought. I thought he went to school at home and then he entered the transfer pool. Like, I thought that was the big thing.
No, so he went to NC State and basically gave them all of those violations, like every single violation you can imagine.
That's what I thought the scandal was.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
They had like this huge scandal, and they actually didn't get the playoff penalty. So
I thought he started I thought he started at UNC and then he went to NC State.
That could have happened. I know he basically played like 1 year in NC State, and then
he was crazy.
No, it was just NC State.
In the tournament, he was nuts.
Yeah. And then he almost made sure they wouldn't get back there ever again. Yeah. Dude, like every violation you could think of. It wasn't like hiding it or anything. It was bad.
I'm pretty sure they were a deep seed too. Like, I feel like they were a 7 or a 10 or something. And there was so many years in a row where these 7 seeds were making some serious noise. But D'Angelo Russell's Ohio State was a 7 seed also, and he made some noise in the tournament too. So
DSJ over PBev.
See, everyone's playing Pop Bev. That's why I want to play DSJ.
There you go. That's why. All right, now we get it. Now we get to the reason why.
So here's the thing. The reason why I'm going double center, first off, just it ties into this question, so I'll get to it. But the reason why I'm going double center tonight is because most people will play 3 guards. in point guard, and utility, right? Because you have all these guards that they want to play are only point guard eligible. So that's where, for me, going double center already makes you different. So you can play Pat Bev over DSJ. That's A-okay. But I'm so high on Dan Smith Jr. tonight. Barring that there's not going to be confirmation that Anthony Simons is healthy or not. I think he plays.
Right.
But what I said at the beginning of the show, when I said be careful
that
people coming back
here.
their first game back, like there's no Dame, there's no McCollum. Anthony Simons can't go out and play 38 minutes tonight. And they don't have another ball handler on the roster. Atlanta bleeds to primary ball handlers, and DSJ is so aggressive with the ball. So that for me is something that I want to attack.
Is he good or not?
Nobody's going to play him.
I know he's like gonna obviously be very aggressive, but like he was obviously, what was he, a top 10 overall pick? Is he good or no?
He went 6th.
Yeah, he
overall.
went 6. Okay, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he just had huge beef with Rick Carlisle. Rick Carlisle, I don't want to say accused him. I don't really like using that word, but Rick Carlisle was basically saying that he's like a high school kid. He's jealous of Luka Doncic. And that's what, and then he
Have
was
we kind of
also,
found out Rick Carlisle has made a few players angry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a bit, losing count at this point. But he was with the Knicks also.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. I remember it, but don't actually.
They ditched him for Frank Ntilikina.
Nice.
I'm not gonna.
Well done on that pronunciation.
Thank you.
Very well done.
Thank you. But yeah, I'm not gonna comment on what I think about Ntilikina. But anyway, they said
big DSJ guy. DSJ still's like got it.
He's so athletic. He's still got it.
Yeah, he is, and a phenomenal athlete. Yeah,
he's really athletic, and I love playing bouncy point guards against Atlanta. They could, like Ja would destroy this matchup. Like if it would, like, think about that. Like, I'm not comparing DSJ to Ja Morant, but it's that kind of point guard that I like using against Atlanta. So and I'm playing Shake. So now you see where my dilemma lies with guards, because you can't play them if you're playing all these guys.
I was just about to ask who on the Sixers, if anything.
I'm playing Shake,
and it's going to be Shake.
Oh, they don't have a ball handler, right?
No.
Outside of Seth, they don't have a ball handler.
I would say even Shake is a question.
Yeah, he's like half a ball handler.
Right. Yeah. I would not, honestly, I wouldn't even consider him a ball handler. He's a scorer, but he's
like he could carry it past half court.
Right, exactly. He could do that. Right, he can do that.
Like that's like he's maybe one of 3 guys that could do that on the team.
Exactly. It's really bad.
I really hope Danny Green starts and Shake doesn't, so that people come off Shake. That's what I'm hoping.
Yeah, I don't know if people notice. I mean, Danny Green's not gonna get. He's gonna have to get more minutes, obviously now, but Danny
Green is like 60.
Yeah, he is. He's
Danny Green is there for playoff.
I mean, it's like he's lost
only.
a step for a while, but like he's lost.
He's like 60.
Yeah, man, he's completely lost it.
The whole notion of Danny Green being like a 3-and-D wing that could bang home threes from the corner, like, no, stop it.
Two straight 40-minute games.
That was like 10 years ago that he could do that.
He's not going to be able to do another 40-minute game.
No chance.
Maybe out of necessity they would.
No, this is his first game back. It's his first game back from COVID.
It is, yeah. Oh,
it's his first game back. The guy's gonna croak if he plays 40 minutes. Bro, he's gonna have. Why do you think LMA's sitting out tonight? LMA played like a week ago. He's got to rest, bro. These guys are like 40. So I really like Shake tonight, and I really hope Danny Green starts over Shake. I don't know if that's gonna happen, but that's what I'm hoping.
I think that would be a no. Actually,
I really hope so.
I like Shake. Anyways, I do like Shake too.
I want Shake.
Which is I see now why you would want to go double center and away from these guards, because it seems like you're finding your favorite value and ways to be different through the guard position.
Well, that's the thing, because forward
everybody's so concentrated on these top guys. Yeah,
that's why. And like forward is so bad. Like you're forcing in value plays that don't exist.
Yeah.
Like, I get it. I have Daniel Tice ranked fairly high tonight too. The guy's going up against Joel Embiid, and Houston plays like 26-man rotations now, apparently. I'm really not down for them to be down by like 46 at half, and then they like sign a 10-day contract at halftime and start playing that guy. Like, that's literally that's what Houston's been doing this past week. They have no idea what they're doing with that rotation. They have zero idea what they're doing with that rotation right now. So it's, do I like Kenyon Martin Jr.? Yeah. I don't know. Like, it's so hard for me to handicap how many minutes these guys are going to play. Yep. It is by far the rotation that I spend the most amount of time on when it comes to my model, because it's just, it's impossible to know what's going through that coach's head. Josh Christopher is probably going to be 35% rostered tonight. That, like, I don't know what to say to that, guys. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Like, you're playing guys like David Nwaba I feel like David Nwaba's been in the league since I was born. And he'll just go out and play 40 minutes just because Houston has no idea what they're doing with their franchise right now. They have no idea what's going on. So there's a lot of value on that Houston side. Jayshawn Tate, if he plays 40 minutes, can break a slate. He played 14 the other day.
Right. But
he literally played 14 for no apparent reason. Just because they were down by 25, and they're like, you know what? Let's just play random guys.
Yeah.
They have no idea what's going on with that rotation. And
who knows? Maybe somebody will quit during the half, and you can.
So that's the only thing. Josh Christopher, Daniel Tice, Kenyon Martin Jr. I want to play Jalen Green. It's just Jalen Green for me is out just because you already see how many guards I want to play. Like, I'm not even gonna toy with a Houston guard tonight. So there's that. And then really quick, I'll mention the Clippers Minnesota game. There could be a huge wrench thrown in here if Towns plays. If Towns plays, I'm not playing any Timberwolves, including Patrick Beverley. I don't care. Like, the revenge narrative, bro. Patrick Beverley has played the Clippers like 8 times since he's left town.
No. It's not a
like
thing.
You could use that once, twice. We love a nice revenge narrative. You guys see me posting people in their former jerseys. Like, it's just no. I love that too. I love joking around with it. Patrick Beverley's played this team like 8 to 10 times since he's left. You can't keep saying you can't say revenge when it's been like 3 years. It's enough. So that for me is like, if Towns plays, I don't know what's going on. He was originally ruled out, and then he tweeted at like 3:30. I don't know what's going on. He might play. He might play in this game.
This is how setting an NBA DFS lineup is now.
Like, who do you pivot to? That game, is the last game on the slate. Who are you pivoting to?
We're figuring out NBA DFS lineups through a tweet that Karl Anthony Towns had.
Yeah,
that's where we are now.
That's what it
because
is.
the NBA injury system and the way that they announce, players out, all this, some late scratches, it is the worst.
Like, I'm debating getting a burner phone so I can do it faster. Like, just have multiple accounts going, because it's like there's so much to keep up with.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing with the Timberwolves. I do like Pat Bev in this game. Don't get me wrong. If Anthony Simons can't play 40 minutes, they don't have another ball handler on this team.
Yeah.
Like, we've seen him put up, and I'm not even exaggerating, we've seen him put up 50 in this spot. It could be huge. So that's one thing that I wanted to mention. And then you need a Clipper in your lineup tonight. I didn't write up Marcus Morris because we don't have confirmation if he's going to play or not. He should. He rested last game out of nowhere, literally out of nowhere. He just out of nowhere. He was not on the injury report. He was nothing. So that's one thing to keep in mind. He should be back today. They haven't played in a couple days. So if he's in, I do like Morris. If there's any 2 players in the league, forget about slates. For 2 players in the league, active or not, that are going to get into a scrap with each other, it's Patrick Beverley and Marcus Morris. So that's just one thing. This might be a game where Morris gets really heated. I do like Terrence Mann. I do like Reggie Jackson. Makes me nauseous, and I'm not playing him because you already see how many guards that I have. But if you want to play Eric Bledsoe, I am okay with it. That's more of a FanDuel play. If you want to play Eric Bledsoe, I am 100% okay with Eric Bledsoe on FanDuel. DK him out. Terrence Mann, you guys know how much I love Terrence Mann in general.
Nice.
I think that covers everybody. I'm pretty sure that covers everybody.
Oh, so I do see some
Maxi Kleba for Porzingis. Porzingis is out.
Kleba, nice.
Maxi Kleba. And if Towns doesn't play, you need to play Naz Reid because he will posterize that Clippers interior. Yes, Naz. If Towns is out, because Naz was, I think it was his second or third game back last night. They're on the second half of a back-to-back. It was like this game has disaster written all over it. Anthony Edwards, it was his first game back yesterday. They're on a back-to-back. Towns might play. Towns might not play. Naz was his second or third game back, played 34 minutes last night. It was a tight game. They lost by 5 to the Lakers. Like that game it's a DFS gold mine, but it has recipe for disaster written all over it with these late scratches, and there's nowhere to pivot to after because it's the last game on the slate.
So that's the thing.
Jimmy Butler triple doubles tonight.
Really nice.
Jimmy Butler. I'm not, and I know I think Adam is on the Warriors -9, so I didn't touch that spread. And I probably should have told him this yesterday when I was writing that I think 9 is too much. I don't know if he commented anything, but I feel like 9 is a bit too much. I have it like right on the number, so it's there's no edge. There's no edge for me to.
Let's put in the Heat at 9. Let's put in a trip dub for Jimmy Butler, and
if anybody has his PRA bet, if anybody has his points, rebounds, and assist prop, if it's anywhere between 35 and 40, take the over.
I love it. Also, I would love if you head into the Discord chat. I do see some lineup questions. We have to go, but those lineup questions will be answered over in Discord. WinDailySports.com. Go to the Academy tab, and you can find out ways to go in there and find out what lineup questions or lineup answers that you may receive to your lineup questions. But that is it for us here on the NBA DFS pre-lock live stream, all sponsored by the Sharp app. Go to sharp.app to find out everything you need to know about the Sharp app. Maybe get some plays for tonight's NBA action. That is it for us. We'll be back tomorrow with more here at WinDailySports.com.